Fall practice is here for Nebraska Volleyball and Bellinghausen and Jacob Padilla alongside with you. Jacob, we got to see about an hour and a half of practice today. What is your main takeaway from the day?
Yeah, the first official fall practice of the Danny Busfrom-Kelly era, and I think the biggest takeaway is just 17 players, all healthy, all look like they can help this team right now. That's a change from years past. John Cook preferred a smaller roster. Danny Busfrom-Kelly, as soon as she got here, she kept everybody to begin with and then added a few recruits of her own to push this roster out to 17. So I think one of the kind of storylines to watch moving into the season is how does she take advantage of that depth? I know in the past at Louisville, she rotated a bit more than what fans are probably used to seeing here at Nebraska. So I'm fascinated to see what that actually looks like once we get in the season, especially because she ran a 6-2 a lot of the time at Louisville, which makes it a little bit easier to use some of those depth pieces. So I think here we're going to see what does that look like here at Nebraska with this bigger roster.
Yeah, and with that depth, of course, comes competition in the position groups. Let's start with the Libero position. Obviously, with Lexi Rodriguez's departure, who takes over that spot? And Jacob, in your eyes, who are the couple front runners here?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think the two main position battles, like there's competition everywhere, but the two ones that are probably most up for grabs right now are opposite hitter and Libero. And they're two very different battles. At Libero, we're familiar with the competitors there, and obviously you've got Carrie Leinbach, the freshman from Lincoln Lutheran, joining that group to make it even stronger as a whole. But the two players competing for that job played last year, in Lainey Choboy and Olivia Mauk. And both of them showed significant strengths last year. They really helped the team. They were a big part of their success last year. And now it's just a matter of kind of who was able to win out. And Danny said a lot of it might come down to personality and how, like, what the team needs. Like, do you need the more steady presence that Olivia brings? Do you need kind of the more energetic, outgoing presence that Lainey Choboy has? So that'll play as much into the decision as on-court skills, because they're both very talented, obviously, and we've seen that. Yeah. Opposite, complete unknowns. You've got three newcomers to the program, all with their own strengths, and it's going to be interesting to see kind of how that plays out and how Danny ultimately makes the choice there of who to start with. And whoever starts doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be in that position all season long.
Yeah, one of the most exciting additions for this Nebraska team is 6'5" Italian opposite hitter Virginia Adriano. We got the first look of her today. What did you think of her presence?
Very tall out there, like you said, 6'5", and every bit of that. Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of what she looks like here, obviously coming over with professional experience, a little bit different than, and you look at three newcomers all with a wide array of experience levels and skill sets. You've got Ryan Hunter, who impressed in the spring, came out in her debut here at the Devaney Center, and I think blew the fans away. Like, oh, coming off an ACL to play as well and look as dynamic and powerful as she did in her first actual match in front of fans was exciting. Then that was before the others arrived. Ali Czech from Baylor, 6'4", again, someone with a lot of college experience. And then Virginia coming in 6'5" as well with the overseas experience. So three very different players. We'll have to see kind of how the camp battles play out, but I think Danny's got some good options there to choose from.